On this edition of Lexington Now, Basketball Week, new amenities at the Downtown Arts Center, and Crime Stoppers. I'm Neil Noah, and welcome to Lexington Now for the week of January 27th, 2025. Mayor Linda Gorton was joined by collegiate and high school coaches to announce a week-long celebration of Lexington's rich basketball history. Here's more.
Today I'm here to talk about something very exciting that we have coming up for Lexington, Kentucky. As many of you know, this year is our 250th anniversary. And we're celebrating all year long, Lexington style. Our historic city was founded in 1775, a year before the signing of the Declaration of Independence, which I think is pretty exciting. We're planning a year's worth of unforgettable events that will make for a special celebration for everyone who loves Lexington. Our 250th anniversary is a celebration of all things Lexington. We're celebrating everything that makes us proud to call this special place home. That includes many things: our great bourbon, our award-winning thoroughbreds, world-class countryside, and, of course, the best high school and college basketball anywhere. We take our sports very seriously in this town, so starting this Saturday, January 25th, Basketball Week will tip off in Lexington. It will feature a week-long celebration of those who have paved the way, making basketball a tradition of winning and excellence here in the Commonwealth. Be sure to watch our social media. Throughout the week, we will spotlight games played by both our high school and our college programs, and I encourage you to join in the fun. People travel from all over the country to enjoy our nationally ranked men's and women's college basketball programs at the University of Kentucky and Transylvania University, and they travel from all over this Commonwealth when it's time for the Sweet 16. The Kentucky High School Athletic Association State Tournament. Fayette County Public Schools and public schools from all over Kentucky come here each week to the Sweet 16. The competition, as you know, is fierce. Well, it's January, so there's plenty of time for you to get involved and spread the word about our 250th anniversary. All year long, we will be acknowledging the rich history of our past, celebrating our present, and looking boldly into the future of Lexington, Kentucky. Learn more about Basketball Week and stay up to date with all things 250 Lex by checking our 250lex.com website. Whether you're supporting your hometown team or you're a tried-and-true fan of the Wildcats, always remember, when it comes to basketball, all roads lead to Lexington.
The Pam Miller Downtown Arts Center has opened new spaces for performance and creativity. We joined Mayor Gorton and other dignitaries for the ceremony.
So today is a really exciting day, and you all know that because you're here. And we are here to officially open 4 new spaces here at the Pam Miller Downtown Arts Center: the Embry Room, the Lowenthal Room, the Studio, and Encore. Since the city opened this facility in 2002, long time ago, the 3rd floor has remained unfinished. Today that changes. With the help of a $2.7 million investment from the American Rescue Plan Act funding, we are introducing a new, wonderful reception and event space to support our community and our arts organizations. right here in the heart of downtown. On the third floor, the Embry and Lowenthal rooms are flexible event spaces, with the studio operating as a makerspace that can be utilized by artists or community groups for programming. Encore, located on the first floor, is an event and performance space with enhanced lighting, suited to host musicians and act as hospitality space for performances in the Black Box Theater. You might remember the studio as Alfalfa's. Longtime Lexington residents will remember Embry's and Lowenthal's clothing stores, downtown shopping destinations for many years. The Arts Center is located in buildings that once housed Embry's and Lowenthal's. We've tipped our hats to our history by naming rooms after them.
I am thrilled to celebrate the grand opening of this wonderful new wing in the Pam Miller Downtown Arts Center. Getting us here required a lot of vision and a lot of hard work, and I'm so glad that we have decided to make such a meaningful investment in a central downtown space. For years, we've been aware of the beauty and the potential of this place, and now we get to experience those possibilities. From events and performances to artist workshops and receptions, this is now a multifaceted venue that will welcome even more members of our community.
The Pam Miller Downtown Arts Center will be a vibrant hub for arts and entertainment, offering high-quality theater, dance, music, and visual arts exhibits. Opening the additional spaces allows our team, led by Adrienne Takur, Amber Llewellyn, Celeste Lewis, and their team members, the opportunity to provide these additional spaces for our community.
We are very proud of the work our team here at the Downtown Arts Center has done under the leadership of Celeste Lewis. And in the last 10 years, we have been very proud helping and supporting our arts community and local artists, and I'm very happy to see many of those people here today. And it's been very rewarding to see these spaces completed. Two of our goals at Parks are to provide great spaces and great experiences for the city of Lexington. And we believe these new spaces are another step in helping Parks achieve both of those goals. Over the years, after we took over management of the space, everybody who saw the space unfinished, everyone saw what a beautiful place it was unfinished and how much potential there was. So it has just been so incredible to see this place come alive and work with all the different people to make it happen. And we look so forward to all the different things that can happen here, all the great experiences and great memories that people can make.
Indeed, these are exciting times and a great day for our community, a day that's proving to be well worth the wait. We've all heard the saying, good things take time, and we're extremely grateful for the facility and the resources that we now have at the Pam Miller Downtown Arts Center, located in the 100 block of East Main Street.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Yay!
Crime Stoppers when we come back.
I'm Lieutenant Chris Van Brackle with the Lexington Police Department Traffic Unit. Today we are talking about disability accessible parking and the aisles between those parking places. Accessible parking is a valuable and necessary resource for people with disabilities, and that includes the striped area next to accessible parking spots. These are access aisles, and it is illegal to park here, even if you have an accessible parking permit. Police and Lex Park will write tickets when they see vehicles parked in an access aisle or parked in an accessible space without a placard, and the fine is $250. Know where and where not to park. Keep the access aisles clear. Thank you, and drive safe.
Welcome back to Lexington Now. Crime Stoppers is announcing an expansion of its reward program. We were there for that announcement at Lexington's police headquarters.
You know, Bluegrass Crime Stoppers, we only exist to partner with the community, for the community, to be that confidential conduit between community members and law enforcement. And we've seen in the past that when we have the ability to do so, when we can incentivize or create an opportunity to enhance rewards, we take advantage of that. And the outcomes from that have proven to have success. In 2022, we did a similar initiative where we released $10,000 in special rewards to go towards tips that led to arrests for homicide suspects. And we are going to reinitiate that today with the cooperation and partnership with the community, with the media, and with the Lexington Division of Police. And so we're really excited about that. The community's job is to engage and be a part of the solution. The police department by themselves can't do it. Crime Stoppers is just here just to be that pathway to share information, and the community members can know that they do that confidentially without identity being revealed. A lot of people know things. A lot of people have awareness of things that are going on that they know are criminal behavior. But they're reluctant to step forward sometimes because they don't want to be involved, or they're afraid of their identity being revealed. Well, Crime Stoppers provides a confidential way to do that. The information is shared, does not reveal the tipster's information, identification, and it's encrypted. So we really couldn't get it even if we wanted it. But that is the trust that the community can have in that platform, and then understanding the pathway for that goes directly to law enforcement. And so today we're pleased to announce that we are again initiating this $10,000 reward incentive. So anyone who has information on unsolved homicides, we are offering up to $2,500 per tip that leads to an arrest on homicide suspects.
First of all, I'd like to thank Bluegrass Crime Stoppers for their continued support and dedication to our community. Without their backing, we would not be here today. Bluegrass Crime Stoppers is making a significant commitment to our public safety by increasing the payout for tips that lead to the arrest of a Lexington unsolved homicide. Each homicide represents a loss of a member of our community, and while the increased payout won't bring back a family's loved one, it would help by providing them with justice and closure. Over the past couple of years, we've talked about how technology is helping to solve crimes, but technology doesn't replace working with the community. A tip can help provide crucial information that could help us solve a crime or prevent another one from occurring. Sometimes all it takes is a tip to help us corroborate evidence and bring justice to a victim and their family. Tips do lead to arrests. Over the last 2 years, tips we received from Crime Stoppers has led to the arrest of 6 homicide cases. That's 6 victims and their families who have received justice. I encourage anyone with information to let us know. You can even stay anonymous by submitting a tip through Bluegrass Crime Stoppers. Crime prevention is not just a law enforcement issue, but a community issue. We each have a part to play in keeping our community safe.
We'd like to just continue that success that we're seeing. This is important to our community members. We know that these victims' families, hope for justice early, but sometimes it can linger, and we want to make sure that they know that we don't stop fighting for them, that we will continue to bring attention to their case. We'll do what we can. There's a Unsolved Homicides website that the police department has created. You can always go on there and add information and look up past cases. The tip line is always open 24/7, whether you're calling the phone number 253-2020, whether you're logging on to the Bluegrass Crime Stoppers website or p3tips.com. It's all encrypted. It's all protected. Each of those avenues offers a completely anonymous way to get information to us. And what we do is provide that pipeline to the police department to get that crucial information they need. So if you're interested in a donation, if you're interested in supporting us, we have 2 major fundraisers each year, a shootout and a golf scramble. That information will be released shortly. We always have great turnout for that, and we appreciate everyone who comes and supports us in those efforts. But we can do more.
We've endured several weeks of winter weather, and many people are curious how the city handles ice and snow. Rob Allen is here with the answers.
I am Rob Allen. I am the director of the Division of Streets and Roads. The snow plan is the document that organizes how we treat winter precipitation. It talks about our road ranking system, where a road is ranked a 1 based on traffic count and facilities. For example, Nicholasville Road has 2 hospitals, so it's a 1. Then we would go down to a minor arterial like Clays Mill Road, and then into neighborhood roads and school bus routes. Not every street is intended to be plowed, but we hope to get people within reasonable distance of a cleared road. We do a little over 1,100 miles of road. Yeah, so, and when you think about it, double it, because that's, one lane up and 1 lane back for a lot of it. And then there's some like Nicholasville Road that are 8 lanes wide, so. A plow should be going between 5 and 25 miles an hour. A little bit faster on faster speed roads, but to be effective with, especially if they are actually plowing versus plowing and salting, it's also a safety thing. If you put 25 tons of salt in the back of a 25,000 pound vehicle, that creates a big mass that takes longer to get stopped. So it's basically like table salt, except it's mined and it's in bigger chunks. Sometimes, like, you'll see agencies use it and it's blue. Well, that's an anti-caking agent. People don't realize that salt can actually freeze, so we try to keep ours indoors. And then we do a process called pre-wetting, where we spray the salt as it's coming out of the truck, and that prevents what's called scatter, salt hitting the road and then bouncing off. I'm sorry, it doesn't prevent, it reduces scatter. And this has actually been scientifically studied to improve adhesion 25 to 30%. Plus the additive that we're adding, the commercial name is beet heat. It's a beet sugar molasses, not a beet byproduct. And that effectively lowers the freezing temperature of water. Salt goes to about the low 20s. When we add beet heat, we can get down to about 12 degrees. Salt still works at lower ranges, but it's much slower, and we need that thermal heating. We also need a little bit of traffic, some friction to cause that. And once the salt gets in solution, it helps melt the ice or snow. The big thing in the name of the game is not letting that ice or snow pack down and bond to the road. So when the mayor asks people to not drive, it's not only is it a safety thing, but it's a treatment thing. It's much harder to treat a road that's been driven on repeatedly and packed down. And a lot of times we have a big boost from Mother Nature, so it's not just us. So we share with the Division of Water Quality. Between the 2 divisions, we have 108 people working. That also includes, we have volunteers from parks, code enforcement, environmental services, and waste management. So, to be cliche, it does take a village. We've got, in the background, we've got 311 and fleet services. If we go on 12-hour shifts, they do too. So they're very, both those agencies are very important to us. And of course, public safety, we get calls from police and fire. If there's a structure fire, we need, and it's frigid, we need to go treat. If there's water on the road, if police are observing accidents at a particular spot, they let us know. So our plan is designed to be executed within 48 hours of the precipitation ending. And a lot of times folks don't realize that, the snow keeps coming and we need to work through those major roads and then get into the neighborhoods. So it does take a couple days. Usually we're pretty efficient. And for example, Monday it was really cold, but we had sunshine, we got salt on it, and effectively it all melted in a day. So that worked out well. A big thing for folks is slow down at least 10 miles an hour below the posted speed limit. Sometimes the police will tell you if it's really slushy or slick, half the posted limit. If it's that dangerous, you probably really shouldn't be out at all. And also be aware that these trucks have big blind spots. and use caution especially when you're approaching an intersection and about passing. So they can go to lexingtonky.gov/snow and ice control.
We've got lots of live meeting coverage coming your way this week on Lex TV and streaming online, including Mayor Gorton's State of the City and County Address. And remember, you can also find the most up-to-date information on non-televised city business at lexingtonky.gov. Here's this week's meeting coverage. That's all for now, but as always, you can keep up with us on social media. Check out the latest traffic updates on X at LexRex, or catch our live traffic cams on lexingtonky.gov. For all of us at Lex TV, I'm Neil Noah, and that's it for now.